Hi, my name is Nathan, and today I'm going to do a demonstration on how you can create a list of businesses that actually need web development services. So let's get started. Let's go to my searches first. You can see here that I've created a few searches this evening for roofers around the UK. Let's just create another one for demo purposes. So let's stick with the same search. Let's go with Brighton in the UK. And website template, let's pick roofing again. For a limit, we'll pick 100. When you're making your searches, selecting a high limit like 100 is better. You're always going to get better results if you choose a higher limit. I'll explain later why that is. So let's click create. Because it's in progress. Let's just go and look at a previous search that I created earlier while we wait for the other results. So this is the main view. You can see here, roofing contractor in Preston. This is our search. First thing we can see, these three businesses at the top, they all have this flame icon. This flame icon, this is what we call hot. So you can click this button here to sort by hot. So what is hot? If we just click this website button here, we can view website and find out why. So you can see that it's not connected to the website yet. They're obviously not paying their Wix subscription, perhaps, I don't know. So that's why we mark them as hot. The website's broken, and they're obviously still trading. They're good, highly reviewed. So that's obviously a good prospect. Next along, same sort of thing. Highly reviewed, obviously still trading, and they don't have a website, so ideal to reach out to those people. Next along, we have these people have a website. Again, broken or missing. Get rid of them. My computer is not very good. Let's click that. And then the next lot of businesses here, we have this icon here. This is our broken icon. So you can click this and you'll filter by broken, but they're not hot. Explain why in a second. So let's just start with this one. So we see their website is functional. It's not very good, obviously. You can see here they don't have a SSL certificate. They're not using HTTPS. So that's obviously not ideal for them. So another good prospect. This one, moving further down. Let's have a look at this. Account suspended. Okay, so they're obviously not paying for whatever account they have. So I said earlier, we don't mark these as hot, but we mark these as hot even though this one has a broken website and these two. The reason for that is they aren't very well reviewed. They might not be still trading. So if we were to go to the Google Maps here, their last review was 2 years ago. So they're probably not trading anymore, but we still believe, it's worth checking out. It's worth checking out, just in case. So what else do we have? We have these Lighthouse reports, Lighthouse Scores. We have SEO, accessibility, performance, and best practices. The columns themselves are sortable. So let's sort SEO ascending. So you can see we've got the lowest SEO scores at the bottom. So let's just quickly view the report for this one. So let's click SEO, and you can see the page is blocked from indexing. So this shows there, but their website is not on Google for sure, for some reason. Why is that? Don't know. But I think this highlights what we believe why these reports are valuable. It's not just for categorizing. It will help in your outreach. Rather than just ringing up, offering web development services, you can ring them up and tell them, did you know your website is not on Google for this reason? We can prove it. Do you want to see the report? And would you like us to build you a proper website that's going to be on Google? Yeah. So where was that? Certainly add. Okay. Next along, let's take a look at this one. They take a couple of seconds to load because there's quite a lot of information involved. SEO. Document does not have meta description. I don't understand why page builders allow people to not put things like that are so important. And there's no alt attributes. So I know they're not the strongest ranking signals, but they certainly add up, and you can use that in your outreach. So let's add these people as well. Cool. So I think we've added a couple here, and now let's click this actions button, and then add selected rows to downloads, and that'll put them in the downloads. We could also use this download button here, but we want to add businesses from lots of different searches. We want to go through the searches we've made today and add only the relevant ones we want. Okay, so let's go back to searches and let's use our recent search. I want to prove that I'm not just using, I want to prove that I'm not just doing one that I've practiced, roofing contracting in Brighton. We made that today. Yeah, you saw me earlier on. It took a couple minutes to run. So let's click view results. And you can see here, similar sort of thing. Our results are all here. And right at the top, we've got the hot one, Nightcraft Roofing Limited, 59 reviews. And what's their website saying? Broken. So, they need to be called immediately. Okay, moving further down to the broken, worth having a look section. They have 9 reviews here, so let's just see what they're saying. Looks like it's functional, but it might as well not be. It's just a terrible website. This is just, okay, you get the point. So again, I'll just reiterate why this is hot and these ones aren't. This is clearly still trading, this business, and their website is broken. So it's terrible for them. Whereas this business, maybe they're not trading. So let's just have a look. That's their last review 3 years ago, a year ago. Okay. So, they could be worth ringing. So let's add a couple of these. Okay, so let's do the SEO thing again. Let's go with the lowest one, check the report. Where's this? Let's click on the SEO again. So links are not crawlable, so that's obviously not good. Cool. I'll just mention that these reports are downloadable. You can download them in HTML or JSON format and view them yourself offline. So that's good. Cool. Let's have a look for Facebook. Oh, what about Checker Trade? No. Instagram. I wonder if anyone's using. No one's using. So no one's using any socials. Let's add selected rows to downloads again. Let's have a look at one more. Roofer in Birmingham. Okay, let's remove this for now. Okay, not many this time. But, again, another business here. Highly reviewed. No website. We've got 2 more here. Broken. Let's add this. Let's just have another look at some SEO reports. Oops. 75. Let's look at these people. It's very slow. What does their website look like? probably that massive image, probably like 3 meg. SEO, common issue with lots of websites. Cool. So just close out this and maybe just add a couple of these low SEO score ones. Actions, add selected rows to downloads. And you can see this icon here is how we can open our download manager. Okay, so here's a list of all the businesses that we have found across the 3 searches that we checked. And we have remove all button and download. We can also remove individual leads if we like. So you can also change the name of your file. Sort of broken websites. If you like, just click download and it will download in CSV format. Cool. The next thing we should talk about is this HTML5 icon. If we click on this, see it opens up a new web page, and it opens up a website which is populated with the information from the business. So you can see about Chandler Roofing. And we've got some text here that is contextual to the business, and some fake reviews. It's contextual to the business. The same, we populate the phone number. And again, down here, you can't see because my head. Okay. These websites aren't designed to be sold, obviously. What we believe they are good for is making cold outreach less cold. See, if you start to get an objection, maybe you can tell them, I've built you something already, do you want to have a look? People are curious, they're certainly going to want to see what you're talking about. So you can just send them this link. I know this is not a professional, finished, polished website, but I think it's just a way of making your outreach less cold. And it looks like you care, which obviously you do.